Hello and welcome back guys. Today we'll learn 12 more words of 504 absolutely essential words. These words are the most important and useful words that you must know.
Let's begin.
Journalist. Journalist. A journalist is a person who gathers and reports news for newspapers, magazines, television, or online platforms. For example, I worked as a journalist on the New York Times for 2 years. My sister wants to become a journalist and report on global events. Famine. Famine. Famine means a situation in which a large number of people have little or no food for a long time and many people die. For example, millions of people of Africa are in famine. The relief organization sends supplies to the region affected by the famine. Revive. Revive. To revive means to bring back to life or restore something to its former state or condition. For example, the economy is beginning to revive in the U.S.A. The rain revived the wilting plants in the garden. Commence. Commence. Commence means to begin or start something. For example, the ceremony will commence with a speech by the school principal. The construction of the new building will commence next month. Observant. Observant. Observant describes someone who is attentive, watchful, or perspective. For example, supervisors are trained to be observant. Sarah is an observant employee who always pays attention to details. Identify. Identify. Identify means to recognize or establish the identity of someone or something. For example, the detective used fingerprint analysis to identify the suspect. Can you identify the author of this famous novel? Migrate. Migrate. Migrate means to move from one place to another, often seasonally, in search of better living conditions or resources. For example, every winter, thousands of birds migrate to warmer regions. The family decided to migrate to a different country for a better job opportunities. Vessel. Vessel. Vessel can refer to a ship or a large boat used for transportation, or it can also refer to a container or object used to hold liquids. For example, the cargo vessel transported goods across the ocean. It is a scientific fact that empty vessels make the most noise. Persist. Persist. Persist means to continue in an action or belief despite opposition or difficulty. For example, despite the setbacks, he persisted in pursuing his dream of becoming a doctor. If the pain persists, you must see a doctor. Hazy. Hazy. Hazy describes something that is unclear, indistinct, or blurred. For example, the view from the mountain top was hazy due to the fog. His memories of the event were hazy after so many years. Gleam. Gleam. Gleam means the brightness of something that shines. For example, have you ever seen the gleam of gold and diamonds? She noticed a gleam of excitement in his eyes when he saw the surprise. Editor. Editor. An editor is a person who reviews and prepares written or visual content for a publication. For example, I will hire an editor for my YouTube channel. Here is John Depp, our diplomatic editor, with the latest news.